We're here with the Dorsey brothers, so I guess we'll start off with this. How's your summer training been going?
It's actually been going pretty well. For the most part, it's been Kevin and I training hard. Our coach, Terry Gibbons, she gives us kind of like a training schedule kind of thing where she gives us like what we should run. So it helps us know what to do on the base building part. And that's what we've been doing mostly is base. And one thing we implemented more was hills into our long runs and in repeats because in the state meets at Hereford, so
right.
We have to be ready for that.
So I guess maybe how many miles a week are you guys doing, or like do you incorporate workouts into it, or are you just doing kind of base stuff?
It's mostly base stuff. A couple like fartlek stuff that's mostly just aerobic. What we've done is about we started out really low, like in the 20s, but right now we're almost at 60 every week. So this last 3 weeks we were at 8 a day. So, and a couple more days that are like 10, 12.
Okay, so do you guys do like a long run, like a definite long run, or just kind of it just adds up?
We have a couple middle distance. We don't have like a huge long run each week, but we do go long at least once a week, like 90 minutes. We do like 90. That's our last run was a 90-minute, so a little more than 12.
Okay.
Our longest runs aren't really done by mileage; it's done by time.
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, you guys seem to be in pretty good shape based off of that. So I guess, what are both of your goals this year? What are you looking to kind of do?
Well, one thing I want to do is to get our team prepared. We have a very talented team, but there are other really talented teams we're facing as well. In both the county meet, which is one of our top meets for Frederick County, and then also for states, there's some very talented teams that, if we don't work hard, could easily beat us. And so we're trying to get us, because I think the difference between track and cross country is track is more of an individual season, where cross country, it's all about the team. So I think that's one of our goals, to have a really good team by the end of the season. And other goals, I kind of want to keep to myself,
Right. Don't give away to the competition.
Don't want to reveal them quite yet because, still formulating. And I think it's better if I keep them to myself. So it keeps me, it's all in my head and not out loud. What about you, Kevin?
Do you have any big goals, Kevin?
Basically, I haven't had a good race of postseason in cross country yet. So basically, my goal is to be at my best when it matters. So I want to finally conquer Hereford, which has been my personal weakness. My freshman year, I don't even want to talk about that race. My sophomore year, I just kind of jogged it, just trying to finish it, because my freshman year, I was blacking out.
Right.
This year, I kind of want it to be a solid, my best race of the season, or maybe second or third best, and kind of more focused on those final 3 meets. And if I do well in those final 3 meets, if I run my best, the good times will come. And I don't really care about whatever time I get, as long as it's a good race.
Right. I mean, you guys got 7th and 15th last year at States. Is that kind of not good enough?
That was probably, I would say not good enough for me, at least, because personally, I thought I was probably the 3rd or 4th best guy in that field. During cross country, of course, some have done great in outdoor track, but at that day I wanted to be at least 3rd place. And it wasn't just the people that beat me, they did a great job. They beat me fair and square. But at my last 100 meters, if you would have saw, I hit the wall really, really bad. That was mostly due to, I think, overtraining and a little bit here and there. I had like a calf injury, so a little bit, not an injury, just like a tweak the whole week. So I was working my quads and the hamstrings more, so that last race, those were 2 really bad. So I want to have a good, what I'm supposed to do at States at least, or better. It was good experiences to do not as well as I thought I should at States.
Right.
Because it'll teach me, Hereford's a tough course. It's not going to be easy.
Okay. And do you guys have like any intermediate goals, like a certain race you guys are looking for, like, I don't know, like Georgetown Prep or something like that, where you
well,
want to kind of blow things out?
Like, I still not sure about my times, but you know, a little lofty goal, I guess you could say, is at Middletown because it's a 2.9 miles and is relatively flat. I would like to be either like in the 15:10s or sub 15, which I know is pretty lofty, but you know, it's something to keep you driving on for that regional meet because I'm gonna have great competition that day, and I have to be at my best, you know, if I'm healthy. So that's my time goal. What about you? Yet again, I still have put before the final 3 meets the focus, but I would like to do well on our MVAL and Kaiser, invitational called Kaiser at Boonesboro.
Right, right.
Those 2 courses are relatively fast, 3 miles. And I would like to hit, just say about the equivalent of running sub 16 on a 5K at that course. Because sadly, we're running about 1 5K, which I want to do well on. Also, Oatlands, but we don't really have a flat 5K. Last year, Mount St. Mary's was there, and that was basically like a PRville. I mean, if you did not PR there, it was
Yeah.
something you weren't running base.
Right.